The Princess and the Sea Prince. The waves shimmered silver beneath the full moon, whispering secrets only the sea could tell. At the edge of a peaceful coastal kingdom stood Princess Ilara, graceful, curious, and filled with dreams of adventure beyond the castle walls. She often wandered alone to the seashore, where the water kissed the sand and the salty breeze carried songs of mystery. Her people feared the ocean, believing it to be home to dangerous spirits and jealous gods. But to Ilara, the sea was alive, calling her softly, as if it longed to speak her name. One night, as the tides shimmered with moonlight, a strange glow rose from the depths. From the water emerged a figure unlike any she had ever seen, a young man with sapphire blue eyes, scales that shimmered like liquid silver, and hair that moved with the rhythm of the sea. "I mean no harm," he said gently, his voice deep and calm.
"I am Kael, Prince of the Deep."
Ilara stepped back in awe, a prince from the sea. Kael nodded. "Our worlds are divided by fear and silence, but tonight the ocean wished for you to know its truth." And under the moon's glow, the two stood still, a princess of land and a prince of waves, their destinies quietly intertwining. From that night on, Ilara returned to the shore whenever the moon was full. Kael would rise from the sea, and together they spoke for hours of their worlds, their dreams, and their hopes for peace. Kael told her of shimmering underwater palaces made of coral and pearls, guarded by creatures of light. He spoke of ancient sea magic that could calm storms or summon them. Ilara shared stories of her kingdom, its music, its gardens, and her wish for unity between land and sea. As weeks passed, their friendship deepened into something unspoken, a feeling that warmed even the coldest waves. One evening, Kael extended his hand. "Would you trust me, Ilara?" Without hesitation, she placed her hand in his. The sea parted gently, wrapping her in a shimmering bubble of light. Together, they descended into the glowing underwater world, a realm of beauty and peace. Schools of silver fish swam past, glowing jellyfish drifted like lanterns, and in the distance stood the sea palace, glittering like a dream. Ilara gasped, "It's beautiful." Kael smiled softly. "As are you, brave enough to see beauty where others see danger." Their love grew stronger, but not everyone approved. In the Sea Kingdom, whispers spread that their prince had fallen for a land dweller. The Sea Council warned Kael that the bond could bring disaster. Meanwhile, in the palace above, Ilara's father, King Arden, grew suspicious. He noticed his daughter's frequent absences and the strange glow over the water at night. "You are my heir," he warned. "You cannot risk your life for illusions born from the sea." But Ilara's heart refused to listen. "Father, he is real and his world is not our enemy." Still, fear ran deep in both realms. The tides began to change, literally. The once calm sea grew stormy, the waves rising higher each day, as if the ocean itself was in turmoil over their love. One fateful night, the sky turned black and thunder roared across the kingdom. The waves crashed violently, flooding the shores. Kael appeared through the storm, his eyes filled with sorrow. "The Sea Council has forbidden me to return to the surface," he said, his voice trembling. "If I disobey, the sea will rage endlessly and your people will suffer." Tears filled Ilara's eyes. "So this is goodbye." Kael reached out, touching her cheek. "No, the sea will always carry my heart to you." A massive wave rose behind him, glowing with golden light. "When this storm ends," he whispered, "look to the horizon at sunset and you will know I'm still there." And with that, the wave swallowed him, leaving Ilara standing alone in the rain, her heart breaking as the ocean calmed once more. Days turned into weeks. Ilara spent her evenings by the shore, watching the horizon as the sun dipped into the waves. The kingdom slowly recovered, but the princess's heart remained heavy. Then one morning, as she walked along the beach, she found something glimmering among the shells, a small glass orb filled with ocean water that sparkled like liquid light. Inside, a faint image of Kael appeared, smiling softly. His voice echoed from within, gentle as the waves. "Ilara, our worlds may be apart, but love flows like the sea, endless and eternal. When you need me, hold this close and I will hear you." Moved to tears, Ilara clutched the orb to her heart, feeling his warmth even across worlds. Years passed, and Princess Ilara became Queen Ilara, wise, kind, and beloved by her people. Under her rule, the land and sea grew closer. Fishermen respected the ocean, sailors left offerings of flowers, and no one feared the waves anymore. They said that when the sun set, the sea glowed gold, a sign that the Sea Prince still watched over the shores. And sometimes, when the night was calm and the moonlight shimmered, people claimed they saw two figures walking together along the beach, one of the land, one of the sea, laughing softly, hand in hand. True love knows no boundaries, not of distance, not of silence, not even of worlds. When hearts listen beyond fear, when courage meets kindness, even the sea and the sky can become one.